Grisby, and he will look to build on that momentum by beating Jason Young here tonight in BC. One of the next wave of British mixed martial artists making their way to the big show, Jason Shotgun Young brings fast hands, athleticism, and a fighter's heart to an already stacked and ultra-competitive featherweight division. Waiting for him in the center of the octagon tonight will be Louisiana's Dustin Poirier, an explosive 22-year-old who crashed the big leagues with back-to-back wins over Zach Mickelwright and Josh Grisby, and who has only one gear when the bell rings: full speed ahead. Coming up next, Jason Shotgun Young takes on Dustin the Diamond Poirier. Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight: Louisiana's Dustin Poirier, just 22 years old. The Brit Jason Young, 2 years his elder. Everything else in this fight is virtually identical. 9 wins in the career of Dustin Poirier, 8 wins in the career of Jason Young, making his UFC debut on a 2-fight win streak. The Brit taking on the Diamond from Louisiana, Dustin Poirier. Bruce Buffer has the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 8 wins, 3 losses, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of southeast London, England, Jason Shotgun Young. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 9 wins, 1 loss, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 146 pounds. Fighting out of Lafayette, Louisiana, USA, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, John McCarthy.
Big John McCarthy, our referee. Rogers Arena, Vancouver, British Columbia. Ariani, Shondella, Brittany, great to be back in Vancouver.
All right, you ready?
Poirier and Young. And here we go. Dustin Poirier in the black trunks, southpaw. White trunks for the Brit, Jason Young.
This is Jason Young's debut, but Poirier looked absolutely outstanding in his debut against Josh Grisby. And I expect him to be even better tonight. Let's see what Young has to offer. Very nice leg kick by Young. And another.
Looking for Poirier exchanges early.
Poirier going at him, but he caught a right hand there.
Man, he is swinging away.
Young looking for a standing Kimura. Let's see if he locks it up. Poirier has to be careful of that right arm. Right now, he's just got one arm laced through. He does not have the Kimura position, doesn't have the double wrist lock.
Poirier's fight against Josh Grisby was his first at 145. He said he was 145 for the first time since 7th grade in that fight. Fought a few times in the WEC at 155.
Well, he's only 22 years old. He shouldn't get used to fighting at 145 because he's going to keep getting thicker.
Yep.
Especially with all this hard training. Young is very strong, Mike. Good body punches by Young here. And good job in the clinch of turning Poirier around up against the cage. As they exchange knees, good job by Poirier reversing the position.
Won some titles back home in Britain, professional since 2006. Jason Young.
Watch for the elbows of Jason Young as he ties up. Oh, nice combo by Poirier.
Poirier loves to let loose, and they come in bunches too. Poirier trains with UFC veteran Tim Crater. There's the head kick from Young. When asked what his favorite striking technique was, he said catching the head kick. So watch for that from Jason Young.
Young just landed a good right hand, Mike. Poirier's wide open and aggressive with his style, and Young is finding some openings as a counter to that very nice double round kick.
Right to the midsection of his opponent, answered by an inside leg kick.
Very powerful inside leg kick. And he
looked for the head kick.
Poirier's got to keep those hands up, Mike. In the exchanges, one of the reasons why he's getting caught is because he's so wide open with his attack. He's all offense. Nice kick. Big power in that kick.
Flying knee.
Young responds with a nice knee to the body as well. Poirier caught him there, Mike.
I think caught him with an uppercut, and then he caught him with the left hook. And he came with the right.
He caught him with a good left there. But look how wild he is. He swings for the fences. When he misses, he's completely out of line. Young is a bit more conservative with his style, but man, Poirier is wild and fun to watch.
Again, he tried to connect with the left. Cut. Yep, and there's a cut on the left eye. Looks like above the eye. Left side of the face of Jason Young. Just under a minute, or pardon me, just over a minute remaining here in the first round. Highly touted prospect, Dustin Poirier.
That's interesting. They're yelling out 70% to him. I wonder what that means. Don't be wild. 2-3. Solid. 2-3 solid.
Whose stock certainly rose when he defeated Josh Grisby.
Good, let's go.
I wonder if when they yell out 70%, they don't want him throwing all his power into his shots to try to conserve his energy. Nice inside leg kick.
Mix up the tempo a little bit.
Young fell there. Dustin tried to jump on him. You see the difference in style. Jason Young keeps his hands very high.
Very technically sound, Joe.
Yeah, very nice kicks. Whereas Poirier is very technical as well. He's just a bit more wild and loose. But subsequently, he's also throwing a bit more power into his shots.
Yes. 10 seconds.
Good right hand by Young there. Nice leg kick.
Those leg kicks have some sting on them.
And so does Young's. Great first round. Really solid action.
Slow, fuck! Good work, Jay, good work, Jay. Hey, it's fine, it's just a cut. Hey, listen, I've got water. Hey, Jay, listen up. He's throwing hard, really hard, and he's tiring himself out. The beginner's round is going to do the same because he's got a little break. So be careful when you first go out there. He's going to throw hard. When he starts throwing hard, he wants to get away and take a break because he's tired. That's when you're going to put it on him. Okay? That's when you're going to go up the pace. He's getting tired, Jay.
Awesome advice there by Brad Pickett. That's obviously a man with some serious experience because that was just beautiful advice here. And here we see some of the action. There's a nice right hand by Poirier and another. And then a left hook at the end. And there's a flying knee attempt, but a miss, and a right hand as well. And there's another left hand. There was a lot of action there by Jason Young as well that the replay didn't catch. It was a very, very close round. But I like the advice that Brad Pickett was giving in the corner.
Well, he's been in many great battles, a lot of those in the WEC.
Also, I think he understands the psychology of the young fighters, you know, especially a young guy like Dustin Poirier. He's very aggressive, very wild.
Brad Pickett is a lot of fun to watch as a fighter, and Jason Young trying to do him well tonight. His teammate in his corner, the British kickboxer against Dustin Poirier, who caught him with a jab.
Beautiful right leg kick by Young.
Again.
Yeah, he's attacking the inside leg kick because Poirier stands southpaw. Oh, another double round kick. He really likes that technique. Oh, and again.
His kicks are solid.
Good body kick by Poirier. Real kick attempts.
Starting to open it up a little bit, mix things up as Young.
He's got the plum. Oh, wow. Poirier just threw him off.
And a smile on the face of Jason Young.
Interesting, Poirier did not do what Brad Pickett thought he was going to do. He didn't come out blasting. Oh, nice inside leg kick. It looked like it was nice. Apparently it wasn't. Let's see it. From our vantage point, Jason had his back to us. We couldn't see that it landed low. Let's see it in the replay if we can get a good look at it.
Stay right where you're at. Second time.
Here we go.
I'm not going to tell you again. Okay, make sure it's clean. Got it? Okay.
Ready? Not going to tell him again, and this is why. Oh, no doubt about that.
So the warning given to Dustin Poirier.
It's clear that that was inadvertent. They've been landing these inside leg kicks over and over again on each other, especially since they stand in that position. Young has a nasty one, man. Beautiful technique in those kicks. Really snaps the hip into it.
And throwing it on that right lead leg of the southpaw, Dustin Poirier. So that right kick going for the inside lead leg, as opposed to what you'd see traditionally if they were both right.
Young is coming on here, Mike, and Poirier is slowing a bit.
That may have a lot to do with the accumulation of these leg kicks that you talked about.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially that one. That right inside leg kick is nasty. And Poirier does not like it one bit.
That lead leg's just right out there. It's a perfect target.
For both guys, really.
Yep.
You know, and that is that's the target when you switch up southpaw to orthodox. When they meet up like that, it opens up that target. It's one of the best leg kicks available, because you hit that femoral artery inside the thigh, and it's brutally painful, and it really takes a lot of the mobility away from a fighter.
Again.
Yeah, he's catching him right above the knee and just digging into it. And again, as we said, Young has the cleaner technique. He's more defensive, hands up higher, and again that leg kick. Man, he's just landed it. Dustin much more tentative in this round, and he's having a hard time moving on that leg.
He definitely is. His movement is pretty much half of what we saw in the first round.
As he pushes off, note his left leg is actually lifting up sometimes.
Yep.
And I think that's because he doesn't have full use of his legs right now.
Under 2 on the clock here in round 2.
I mean, he's trying to keep it together, but he's been compromised, no question. And Young, nice right hand. Nice left hook as well.
Young has 8 wins in his young career, 9 for Poirier.
Another nice right hand by Young.
Doing a nice job of controlling this fight here in round 2. Blood rolling down the eye of Jason Young. That was from that right hand in round 1. Poirier trying to catch an angle here. Poirier has finished 8 of his 9 career victories.
Flying knees. Oh, big kick to the body by Poirier.
Big shot. Big wide swing. And a miss by Young.
Poirier's tired now, though, Mike.
A lot of time on the clock.
And Poirier takes him down.
25 seconds.
Very nicely done. If Poirier can do some good work here, he can negate all the earlier leg kicks and all that other stuff that Young was doing. If he can really make a big impact in the last few seconds, this isn't going to do it. Just holding him down is not going to do it. I mean, it'll help him, but you got to think that Young won that round with the leg kicks. But Dustin had an awesome opportunity there.
Nice job. Doc, come here. Tell me if you want to see more.
Dominant round, bro. You're up two rounds, okay? But look.
Sorry about the kick.
Said sorry about the kick.
All right, bud. Third and final round, all right? You're doing good. Just don't let another one land. Yes, sir. Good job about that.
Hey, listen to me. Hey, look, you look great. All I want, look, this is our final round. Look at me. Increase your punch count. Remember your combinations. When you throw that cross, come back with the front uppercut. Come back with the cross. I know he's fast, but you know what? You're faster. You hit harder. You hurt him.
Interesting advice in the corner. They think he's up 2 rounds, and I think that's very questionable. They were saying it's a dominant round, but I thought the round went to Young. I thought Young was cleaner with his technique and was just landing a bit more. Dustin did get some real good shots in, but I thought Young edged him, especially with that inside leg kick, which he was landing over and over again.
Some great exchanges in this fight.
You ready?
Tim Crater in the corner of Dustin Poirier. We talked about Brad Pickett with Jason Young. Third and final round.
Big glob of Vaseline on the eye of Young. I'm surprised that Big John McCarthy didn't make them wipe that off, because that could easily get in somebody's eye.
The one thing Poirier said to his corner about Young, he said he's fast.
Let's go.
Yeah, and we've seen that. So some of the connections he's trying to make, Young's in and out of the way before he can do any damage.
Yeah, it's interesting that Poirier would say that, you know, that he's thinking about that.
Yep.
Something happened there.
Trying to set up that straight left hand.
They're calling for 2-3-2, which is a right hand, a left hook, and a right hand behind it.
Keep an eye out for it. Now they're talking about the double jab.
Poirier with the Muay Thai clinch. See who wins this exchange. Pummeling under. Poirier had some success and took Young down at the end of the second. Let's see, he's got his hands together here. If he can hoist him up right in front of us, he's got to drop his hips. He's got to drop his hips, and Young is trying to stop that with those underhooks, especially on the right-hand side. But Poirier can turn the corner here if he likes. Young realizing that, turned the corner himself.
Young again showing some good strength. Now he wants the single.
Poirier again looking for the takedown. Trying to get those hands together, very close. Good takedown defense shown so far by Young.
3 on the clock.
The crowd is chanting something, but I don't know what it is. Dustin drags the leg out, very nicely done. Trips the leg, and he's got him down. Young trying to control the right arm. He's got it laced up here. Let's see if it's enough. Dustin's got double underhooks now, drives him backwards, very nicely done. Young right back up to his feet, though. And now Young's corner is screaming to put it on him. They believe that Poirier's tired from all that, and that Young may be the fitter fighter in this third.
Could be a 2-minute sprint to the finish.
Boy, Dustin is really working hard for the grappling in this third and final round.
Wants to get him down and beat him up. And, Joe, this way, he's not taking a bunch of kicks to that left leg.
He took some vicious elbows there. Dustin drags him down again.
Or, pardon me, to that right leg.
Good short elbows in there by Young.
Young doing a good job here. Avoiding being taken down and scoring points while doing so.
Yeah, those are vicious elbows. Poirier's trying to drag him away from this cage so he can assume some sort of a dominant position in the last part of this round. Because so far he's been able to take him down but do nothing with it, and Young gets right back up to his feet like this. But what Poirier's been doing is lacing one leg up like this here, straightening it out, and then drag him down.
Under a minute remains in this fight.
Well, this last round turned into a strictly grappling affair.
Absolutely.
And Young again looking for that standing Kimura. Poirier drops him down again, this time into half guard.
Big takedown late in the fight.
Now Poirier trying to advance, steps over with that left leg, but Young doing a real good job of keeping him inside the full guard. Let's see if Young can attack off of his back.
Trying to pass. 15 seconds. Real busy from the bottom is the break.
Good hammer fist from the bottom here.
Watch the back of the head, Jason.
Final seconds of this fight. They go the distance. Jason Young and Dustin Poirier.
Very exciting fight.
JJ, you won that fight. Hands up. Yeah. Hands up. Act like you won it. Act like you won it.
Jason Young is an exciting newcomer.
No question about it.
And Dustin Poirier, win, lose, or draw, is only going to grow and learn from this fight. Both guys are very, very promising.
22 years old, Joe.
Yeah, 22 and 24. The sky's the limit for both these guys. And here's Dustin Poirier getting him down to the ground. Really decided to switch up that strategy in the third, and he's been doing this a lot. Tripping that leg, straightening it out. Look at that, very nicely done. Drags him backwards and finished the round on top. Most likely won that round.
Hands up, walk around, cheer, scream, holler the fans.
Yeah! And man,
Joliet, come on, baby, I love you!
he took some serious damage to the inside leg.
Hands up, hands up.
That right leg from the kicks of Jason Young.
That's a great fight, Greg.
One of my toughest fights I've ever had, bro. Yeah. Solid kicks, bro. Good movement. Great cardio. Sorry I stalled last round. I know you came here to fight. Yeah.
That's interesting. Dustin just said, sorry, I was stalling last round. Both guys are complimenting each other, and Dustin saying it's his toughest fight ever.
Second round, you want me to shot him.
They're breaking it down with each other.
Yeah, that's
now.
interesting.
I love that. Second round, he caught me with that shot.
Yeah. That's all right. Hi, guys. Do my foot. Great job.
This is what makes this sport so special.
Yeah, John Young is saying he hurt his foot, and Dustin was saying, yeah, I checked it, you caught it on a knee.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score this contest 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
Thank you, everybody!
2-0 in the UFC, 22-year-old Dustin Poirier.
Proud of you, baby.
Let's take a picture. Julian, on the other side.